Hey, it's Misha from Adsmith. We're a marketing learning machine which automates creative decisions, runs constant experiments, and self optimizes based on performance. This is AI native marketing, and we get 3 times better ROAS for our customers, outperforming every single human generated campaign. Today's demo is for Cake Pop Haven. So we're going to start by selecting the organization and offering from the dropdown. This is a one-time thing that you do during onboarding. It takes a couple minutes, gives us a little bit of information about your organization, what you offer, why people like it. You do it once. We always use it from then on. We never forget. Then we select an audience. So here we're going to pick a different audience every day. Today we're going to do Brazil. And we're going to do, I know they speak Portuguese there, but we're going to do English just for the sake of this demo. But it could be really in any language. The AI takes care of that. And also in terms of where you pick, we're going to localize it so that the people look like the people in that location. So you're going to see here that we start to generate personas. Now we always start with the general population persona. This is like your control group. Let the system just try a bunch of different stuff. But we also want to get niche and speak to people as well, the well-rounded individuals they are outside of the product that you're trying to sell them. And the content that we make for every single one of these personas is just going to be different from each other. So we're going to stick with general population for now to show a range. But this persona and nicheification, previously impractical, now it's easy and more effective. So now we're going to go down to story. So story, every ad is telling a story. What are the elements of that story? The visuals, like, are we going to do people, objects, animals? Let's just do people for this one. And we use a storytelling framework. We kind of have a bunch of these baked in, like different ways to think about, to give the AI a little bit of a kick in its imagination in a different direction. So we're producing variable different kinds of content. You see there's all kinds of storytelling frameworks here. Honestly, it doesn't even really matter which one you choose. You try it, you experiment, you learn from the data, and you double down on what works. So let's just go, sure, we'll do the after story of the before, during, after framework. You can do optional creative guidance, kind of like stage directions, but not necessary. And then visual styles, we have a bunch you could choose from. We're going to be expanding that pretty soon. Oh, on elements too, we're going to be adding custom elements soon as well, where you can bring in a picture of your own thing, and we'll make sure that's incorporated in the ad. So now when I select platforms, what we're going to start doing here is fitting this to the specific ad platform that we're doing this for. So every ad platform requires the assets to be in a different configuration. Google wants the keywords, great. And you see the keywords we generate are pretty credible. Like, you can change them if you want to, add your own, but the point of the system like this is it tries a bunch of shots on goal, learns, and improves. So as long as they're credible to get started, you're in good shape. Next, the captions. So again, if we chose Portuguese, these would be in Portuguese, but I just want you to see that we fit this exactly to what Google needs, which is different than Meta, Amazon, LinkedIn, X, TikTok. Everything's different, but we take care of that for you, so you don't need to worry about it. And again, as long as these are credible, then it's good. And the more information you give us on the offering, the more we're going to fit it to your brand voice and your brand style. Next, we get to images here. And so we show you the concept and the prompt. This is just to show you kind of like what's going into these different assets. So what we do here is we just go kind of like a yay or nay on these. As long as they're credible. I don't know if the shirtless guy is going to fly. Depends on the brand. So we're going to keep looking at these. Yeah, great. As long as these are credible. The point is that we don't know which one is going to work. Nobody does. Even the best creatives in the world do not know. And when we can take just thousands of times more shots on goal, we let the data guide us, we learn from that, and we keep improving. Okay, so we have enough here. You can get up to 20, but this is enough for now. And then we, and you see, by the way, we take care of all the different aspect ratios. You don't need to worry about that Google accepts 1145 and 2111. We take care of that, and for every other platform. So now I want to show you that we're going to publish it. This is just to our demo campaign. And as I create the asset group, we're going to go over and show you in this demo campaign, Adsmith demos, we have 4 there right now. Great, so we just made the asset group. Let's go over here and we're going to refresh and show that we went from 4 to 5. Here we go. Here's the one we just made. Should look pretty familiar. And so we have the URL, all the assets we made. Here's the images that we made. And again, all these are variations. They're shots on goal. We don't know what's going to work, but when we get the asset level performance, we can self-improve because we've also saved all the inputs that went into all the creative decisions that went into making these images. So that we have the logo, and you can see here that all of these ads are automatically done in Google. Google on our behalf is going to try every different combination of these, and it's going to see what works. Going to boost the winners, kill the losers. So that's Adsmith in a nutshell.